It's sunny out. We'll do this first. What's up, the LSZX? What's up, 240? What's up, Tato? How y'all doing today? It's beautiful. The sun is coming down here at the shop. 240 says, Yo, Tato Rodriguez with the salute. Dude, look at the cappuccino. The clear hood is so badass. So freaking cool. Hey, what's up, the directive? Also, guys, if you're already having a good time, share the live. Let people know what's up. Guys, if you want to buy a car, this Skyline is for sale. Selling for $16,000 or best offer. And then I'm just hanging out at the shop. This is my wife's car. Wanted to say what was up. Doing Model Kit Monday. As always, I've got a bunch of stuff in the Buy It Now. My name's Gerald. My business is Student Driver Club. Me and my buddy have a garage here in Austin, Texas. He's a mechanic. He builds custom cars, but only works on JDM cars. And then we do container shipping once a quarter. So if you need a bumper, you need a body kit, you want an engine, you want a whole car, you want a half car. On the lift, no, it's actually a Honda SMX. So a couple of years ago, we had a flood at our old shop, and this was basically the last car to get worked on. Everything kind of really taken care of, but this was my buddy Greg's, and so we've got a new engine for it and all that. Just needs time. What's up, Pickers Trading Post? But yeah, good eye. Super dope. I thought it was a Pulsar. Hey, Tabby, how's it going? Tabby Lou. But yeah, I was really happy with how my car looked today. Any S13 parts lying around? No, but we can get you S13 parts. Like if you need something specific, you can always message me, and then I can help you find stuff. Yeah, like we just unloaded a container about a week ago. And so, a bunch of people bought wheels, a bunch of people bought body kits. That seems to be the jam right now. The roadside plug says, I have the import plug, but you never know what people have. You know what? As a matter of fact, if you need some Sylvia seats, my buddy Greg has some on his website. His website is atxcustomauto.com, and there's like a garage sale section. And so he has some extra stuff that people had like bought forever ago, like years ago, and it sat and sat and sat. And so it's like make an offer kind of a thing. Hey, what's up, Tim Scher? Yeah, like, check it out. There's a lot of K-car stuff going on right now. A lot of K-car engines, some swapping happening. Thank you, Tabby, for the share. How much is the charge to ship from over? Right now, most things ship for $150. Obviously, you still have to pay like taxes and tariffs and all that other stuff, but it's like a flat rate otherwise. And so it's about 100. Right now, we're doing it for $150. So, like, for instance, right? Customer got a Spoon Sports front bumper for a Honda Fit, Honda Jazz. We shipped that for $150. Set of wheels ships for $150. Yeah, engines ship for $150. So, yeah. All the snap kits from Aoshima are normally $132. Yes. Now, the majority of them are. Some of them are not. So there's a lot of them that are 132, but I also do have some 124. I have the Lancer Evo in a 124. I have the Skyline Hakoska GTR in a 124. I have the Nismo R35. What else did I recently get? I got something new. 400Z, yes. I have the Nismo one of that too. That one's actually like brand new. I just got that one. Here, let me show you. I'm just navigating. Yeah, I can totally do that. That's kind of the nice thing about the 124 sets of wheels, right? Is that you can fit them on there. I don't know how good they'll look. What's up, 240? Thank you for the follow. And most of my stuff right now, you'll see the cabinets are pretty much empty. We did an event this weekend. So I got to put stuff back out. It is. I've got the old school Tamagotchi, but it's a new one that they put out. And then I have a Hello Kitty Tamagotchi. And then I have a whole lot of Slowpokes. And you can see some of them are also first edition. I'm collecting first edition Slowpokes. Don't tell anybody. And then I've got like some extras, you know. And then of course I've got some Mega Dream. I forgot what that one is, and I forgot the name of that one too. But you gotta have Pokemon, right? But yeah, like we were talking about the Nismo, bruh. This one I really wouldn't even want to change the wheels because they've got those like raise style. Like that thing's nuts. And so I believe I have two of these, and it's 45. So let me know if you can't live without it, obviously. What's up, Seebeck? What's up, Hot Rod Ford? Hot Rod Ford. And then there's the trash truck. There's the Integra. There's the R33 gang. This weekend, the R33 gang was out at the Pistons at the park, so that was cool. Hey, what's up, Roger? 43490. What's up, LSX Wheels? So wheels, stock suspension, etc., get tossed pretty much. What do you mean? What do you mean, like they get tossed? Crimson Z4, what up? Yeah, here we go. The previous message he sent. He does all custom parts. The only problem I have is when I build stuff that I like, I don't even use a lot of the stock parts since I build drag. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I could see that kind of becoming a problem. But there's always someone else who needs parts, you know? Like a lot of times we'll see somebody pull something apart and then, you know, someone says, "Oh, well, hey, if you've got, you know, stock control arms, that'll help me, you know, running and driving." So that's one thing about the community that I find interesting is, you know, there's always ways to get rid of these old parts when you do something custom. Oh no, I have more than that. What's up, R34 Skyline? What's up, Mackie? Hey, there's a lot of people joining the live today. I just want to say thanks, guys, for joining online. I see there's 13. If you guys can all make sure to subscribe and share the live, that would help me a ton. But my name's Gerald. Thank you for coming to the show. My shop is called Student Driver Club. I import model kits and die-cast cars from Japan. I love this shit. And then we also help people get stuff in containers from Japan. So just wanted to give you guys the quick spiel, let y'all know what was up. And I'm a big fan of Aoshima model kits. So check them out. I mean, okay, so we're talking 124, right? So I got the Hako GTR. This thing's fire. That's what it looks like built. Here, let me change this. So that's that. And then this is the GTR in the 124 snap kit that I built. Keep in mind, it's got my fingerprints and dirty hands all over it, so it'll definitely look cleaner. And then these are what the 124 look like. That one I painted with Tropical Glitz. So that one's actually like a color shift paint job, but it was originally this kit. So that's my jam. Hey, what's up, Jamie Bell? What's up, Mackenzie? And then that's the white R34, and those are the initial D, RX-7 and Trueno. So yeah. Just a quick question other than that, how does importing work with bigger stuff such as body kits? Um, So, like, let's say you know what body kit you want. You say, I want the Origin front bumper or whatever. You send us the link to it. We get you a quote based on like the link from the supplier, and then you prepay if you want to do it, and then our guys get it in hand once it's produced, and then you pick it up at our shop. Pretty much just like that. So we get you a quote, you prepay, and then we get it in hand at our warehouse, and then it goes into the container, and it's all done just like that. Akagi in Texas, I see. Yeah, right. So yeah, that's how the big stuff works. And typically with like body parts, one of the things is it takes a little while to produce. It's very rare that someone will have it. So basically, it gets produced, it gets shipped to the container yard. They send us pictures, and then I send you pictures. And then that way, like, hey, it's already there. We're at this point, we're just waiting for it to go in, and then once it arrives here, you come pick it up. So reason being is I've been wanting a Mission Z front bumper. Finding one in Texas is impossible. Hey, what's up, Saint GTR? Thanks for coming back to the live. Yeah, if you can find one online, or if you want to shoot me a DM, I can usually kind of get you started. Or if they're still a company and they have a website and you just like have to get one ordered, then send us a message. We'll help you out. But yeah, we can literally do anything. I've had customers get arcade machines. That was really cool. We had one customer get like a old vintage pachinko machine, and then just so that you know, here's the other 124s I've got. So there's the Nismo GTR in white. There's the Evo 3. There's the Evo 3. Hey, what's up, Major League? Major League Diecast. I got some sick diecast, y'all. I got the Liberty Walk cars. Yes. Yeah, my Instagram is the same as this page. So you just look up Student Driver Club, and I should pop right up. I got the Fast and the Furious Veilside RX-7. That one is not a snap kit, but it's dope. That is undisputed. What's up, Master Dave? How's it going? Do I have any Toyota Sprinter? Of course. Sprinter Trueno, bam, with the initial D. I've got it in red. And then I also have, I think, a green one. That's what you're talking about, right? Nice. Yeah, and this one I would say is 25 bucks. This one is 20 bucks. And then I've got another one here that'll be 20 bucks also. LSZX says, I just followed. We'll definitely be hitting you up after a few paychecks. Same as I'll be back for that 400Z. Hey, man, yeah, come on down. I try to keep this stuff in stock. I'm an official distributor for this company, Aoshima. I'm a hobby shop. So if you're in Austin and you ever want to come in and get some model kits, just shoot me a DM because I'm basically like appointment. So figure it out. But yeah, I've always got tons of new stuff. Have to get new stuff. Like Godzilla. I'm actually really excited about this one. I might end up building this one for myself. And Tabby, I saw you were on your way home, so hell you. What's the difference between the snap kits versus like a Revel model cars? The only ones you glue cement. So the big difference is that these you can build in like, maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour or so is about how long you're going to spend building these. I would say that's like the best thing about it. Whereas, like a Revel, the body comes unpainted, so you're going to have to paint everything. This doesn't have as much detail. Like, it's not going to have the engine and the transmission and all that stuff. It's just going to be a much simpler model kit. So that's the big thing. But yeah, that's really what I would say. So these you can like really put together and enjoy it, and it's not going to be like the process. No, no, that's a good question. Like otherwise, like here, let me open one for you. So yeah, they're very similar, but in the way a Gundam you would like have to snap parts together. I was gonna say random, but they're not random. It comes with instructions. So it's super similar. But the detail is either on the part already or it comes on a sticker. So yeah. And then these other ones that I have from the same company, like this Fast and the Furious one, or like this MCR Z33, or like the Conseil Service R32 GTR. Like these all have the regular decals that you'd put on, and then you'd paint it however you want. So those are more like the traditional ones that you would see. So, but yeah, pretty cool, huh? So right now I'm just putting more stuff out. Let's see, and I still have another bin that is all. Yeah, these are ones that I used to buy for myself, and so that was my jam. And I figured, I was spending a lot of money on shipping, like a lot of money on shipping, because they're big boxes, and I had to get them from Japan because I didn't find anybody in the U.S. who sold them. And so basically, I started buying them in bulk, and then I reached out to them, and I ended up becoming a distributor. So that's how I got a hold of them. But I really, really like them. I just couldn't find anyone here in the States that sold them. So yeah, but I love them. They're a badass model kit. So yeah, basically once a week, maybe twice a week. Sometimes I jump online to do it anyway. I do a stream here from the shop, and we sell some model kits, and then we also go to car meets. We go to events. So yeah, that is my jam. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I am sorry, but I can't see what you're saying. Actually, we can go to that. Just double check. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Shabba dabba dabba da. Let's go to the live dashboard. John Edwards says anything poop thrown. Very nice. Faron said hi. Awesome. Thanks, guys. That's fun. All right, let's keep filling up the cabinets. What's up, Glock? 240 says, don't know if it's appropriate to ask, but do you have a website? I do have a website. So my website is studentdriverclub.com. and everything should be pretty 1-to-1. It is possible there's stuff on there that could be out of stock, but unlikely. Yeah, no problem. And you know what? I've actually been updating it a lot more frequently. I have it set up to like my chat GPT. And so basically now it's really helpful to get it to help manage my website because it's really just me. And so using the built in Square tools, it used to take like quite a bit of time um, to update a new product, right? To add something new. And now I like it's cut down the time of building new products in um, by like legit by like 80%. And so now I'm able to update things way faster. That might seem crazy, but you know, when you're a small business, it's helpful to have those shortcuts and have a tool that's really helpful to do that. So I don't know about you guys, not to get into the crazy business talk stuff, but shit, using ChatGPT to cut that was like the best. 240 says, you have a lot of kits that I haven't seen since my visit to Japan. That's the goal. That is always the goal. I want people to be able to like see stuff that they've never seen before, right? Or in your case, see something that otherwise makes you feel nostalgic. All right. I'm basically moving the computer over here so that if anybody on the other platform jumps in, I can at least say hello. What's up, Don? Hey. Aguilar says any lowrider Hot Wheels. You know what? Yes, I've got Japanese lowrider Hot Wheels. I got the coolest ones you can get. I think these cars are super slammed. So like, check this out. This is from the last version they did. It's a Nissan Silvia. It's an S110, and so it's super slammed. And they come on these plaques, and you can actually take them off. It's not hard, but these are fire. And so they come in a box like this, and they're blind boxes. And so you don't know which car you're going to get exactly, but it's going to be one of these 12. What's up, Rick Sco? What's up, Don Hay? So, pretty cool. And if you're bold enough, you want a whole set, I've got unopened boxes of these two. I have two unopened boxes. So, if you're feeling squirrely, these guys, they're all, every car is fire. Like there's, I think it's a Gloria, uh, Ken Mary Skyline, Hakoska Skyline, the 4-door, and then I think a Laurel. So yeah, pretty sick. I love it. Anyways, thanks for letting me flap my gums about about the Japanese lowriders. Any dioramas? You know what? I have a couple. I've got like this guy. It's like a little parking garage. It's nothing fancy. I've got this one. It says parking, but it's obviously a highway. So I've got my Supra and the Ferrari. I've got the Nismo garage. We've got this 3D printed thing that's pretty dope. My buddy 3D prints those. So like if you're super into that. And then I've got like these little 3D printed lifts. If that's your jam, I got that too. And then I also have some parking garages. I've got two parking garages that I've put together. So that can be shipped, but let me know if you want these and I can put them back on order. And then I've also got little garages. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Vince 711? Let's see. Let's put the Pokemon back where it goes. What's up, yeah, buddy? Yeah, buddy. Street Weapon Liberty Walk 34. I do not have the Street Weapon Liberty Walk 34. That would be amazing if I did. If you shoot me a message, I can see if that's one I can order. Because I try to do everything as close to MSRP as I can. So I'll like, if I have to order it, it'll just be like, you know, like you're buying something else. So let me know. What was I going to put in there? Pokemon. Do you guys need Pokemon? Do you have that problem where you have to like rip a pack a day? At least. At least. I had a customer buy a whole booster box. That was nice. What's up, Marcoso? Right? Mark also. Don't fall over. Alright. This is the good stuff. These are all a bunch of new cars I got. I got a Hatsune Miku Mercedes like supercar thing. I got the Initial D RX-7s in stock, so I got a customer's that's gonna go out. I've got the Back to the Future 2 car in its flying mode, and then of course the Zexel R34. Do do do. No, it's already on the other one. There's already one in there. Whatever. All right. What's up, Fernie? What's up, Zokcha? What's up, Rob? How are y'all doing today? Putting y'all in the cabinet while I organize. There you go. You get the in cabinet view of my die casts. Here we go. This should go over here. And then Dragon Ball Z dudes. What do you think, guys? Dragon Ball Z dudes? We'll find out for Dragon Ball Z dudes. Where did I put the rest of my little stands? Let's put these out. I'm not worried about that later. Oh, here they are. What's up, L Train? Or T Train, my bad. Loving the website. Did you mention that you backorder requested kits? I do. Yeah, so if there's something that you don't see on the site, or if like you just so happen to order it, I can usually get it again. So at that point, like I can backorder stuff. And if I don't know that it's ever going to come in, I will just straight up cancel your order. Like I'm not going to leave you hanging, because that's a bummer when that happens, right? So yeah. If you happen to be really in love with a certain kid or something, and you need help finding it, let me know, and I will do what I can for you. Because I know how it goes, man. Ding in the S15. Let's go. Sorry, I'm really excited about these cars. Yeah, if it's not on your website, shoot me a DM, or you can shoot me a message on my website. Whatever works for you. One way or another, it's going to go to my phone, and we will talk. Whether it's through Whatnot, or Square, or Instagram. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I also got Disney. Cool. Says I'll definitely be a customer. Just busy at the moment. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh man, I totally get it. Let's see. I will put these over here. And then these over here. Okay, I was like, I thought I had a Trueno somewhere. There it is. Cool. Ta-da! There we go. Much better. Alright, that one I can leave like that. Hey, what's up, Paul Blow? This is empty like my soul. gotta get this other shelf put up over here, man. Do 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 do. Wake up, computer. Cool. All right. Everything else, I need to build another shelf. Hey, what's up, Quihorn? How you doing? I've had a long day. I'm tired. What's up, Mark Ham? How you doing? And then here's some model kits. Here's some Gundam. Here's some Pokemon. Here's some more model kits. Oh. All right, let me go put this thing down. All right. What's up, KG53? I am feeling it, y'all. There we go. There we go. Much better. What's up, Kevin M? How you doing? Put some music on. Check all the cool social media stuff. Damn, homie with the Mtron. Alright. I see the LSZX and the roadside plug started following. Hell yeah. Awesome. What's up, Sergeant Trinidad JDM? How's it going? What's up, Maddie's Attic? How is it going? Hope y'all are having a good Monday so far. I got the JDM Eurobeat going. Sergeant Trinidad with the salute. What's up, Housley? Housley! You guys take a look at what I've got under the Buy It Now. That's the majority of the stuff I've got here. If you want to see more snap kits, let me know. More than happy to go walk over to the wall. If you have a hole burning in your pocket and you want to buy something cool. If you don't already know, the snap kits are a badass little model kit that you can knock out in like an hour. So it's it's an easy entrance to building model kits if you've never done them. If you're new to the game. And then for people who already build crazy model kits, maybe you want something to do like on your lunch break. I don't know. Or maybe you want to have a date and you want to introduce somebody to it. It's a good way to build something together. So just giving you guys my spiel about snap kits because they're fire. You already know. Oof. Wow, that's fire. What's up, Rogerd? Uh-oh. Bruh. Oh my gosh. These fucking wheels. Oh my god, they look so good. Oh, this is amazing. Oh my fucking god. This is like open image in a new tab and fucking zoom. Oh my god. I'm so excited. These are so sick. And then I bet he can scam the fucking wheel cap. So you have a 69 Daytona. I have whatnot credit I need to use. I don't see available. You want it on here? Let me see. Let me make sure I still have it. I've got a Corvette. I don't think I have that Daytona anymore. I've got a couple Broncos. I've got a Corvette. I've got a GMC pickup. Yeah, I don't have that. I'll need to take that down. Yeah, no worries. I can literally see them right here because I know where I have my domestic model kits because I don't have many.
But yeah. Actually, let me see if I can get more of that. I'm probably going to need to put another hobby order in here in a second. So let's see. Okay, not on this one. I had another model kit company I used to work with. Oh, I miss that. Dude, those wheels look so fucking good. Oh my gosh. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. If you're looking for cool wheels for your car, I know it takes a couple weeks usually, but man, we can find you some cool wheels for cheap typically in Japan. Like, the cost of shipping is just. I guess if you have to be in the area though, right? That's where it makes sense. If you live close to Austin, it makes sense. If you don't, then maybe not. I just like helping people with this stuff. And I'm really stoked about these wheels. Sorry guys, I'm like really hyped. This music like totally changed my mood around today. Actually, I also want to go home and finish building my Gundam model kit. It's one of the RX-78 reproductions from like the old original ones, and I'm super stoked. I painted it with the metallic markers, and it came out so good. I've only put together the body, and then yesterday I had to throw down some gunmetal on some other parts. But I'm so ready to put it together, like losing my mind. What's up, Marvin Collects? Thanks for coming back, Marvin. Ooh, my shades. Hell yes, son. I don't know if any of you nerds out there wear glasses too, but these are actually made to go over my glasses. They're like on Amazon. If you don't already know these types of things exist, go get them. For all my nerds. The collective. We are Borg. Wear glasses that go over your glasses. Damn, this one's a banger. What's up, Big Hig 19? Trying to send a message. This thing doesn't want to refresh. What's up, Brennan 2350? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, listening to JDM, Eurobeat music and talking shop. I really appreciate y'all. It looks like the sun is still out. Do you guys want to see some real cars, or should we just call it a night? What do you think? Call it a night. Call it a night. I get to head home. That might be the jam. I'm gonna grab a Red Bull. Hey, what's up, Bobby Will? Bobby Will. I am losing my mind. Those wheels look gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna skip the Red Bull and I'm just gonna have a water. I don't think I need another Red Bull today. I had a couple cups of coffee now that I think about it. But as always, thank you so much to everyone who joined the live today, whether it was on YouTube or on whatnot, or on Twitch. I appreciate you. So even if you watch this later down the road. So thanks for coming and checking out my channel, checking out my store, listening to me babble for a couple of hours. And as always, if you guys need anything from Japan, let us know. We do model kits, toys, die-cast cars, and then once a quarter, we also do containers from Japan. We crowdsource it, and we work with an exporter who we trust, and then you pick up your stuff here in Austin. So, once again, I'm Gerald. Thank you so much. Student Driver Club signing off for the night. I will see y'all later. Peace. Oh, there we go. There we go.